Hi, I'm Chucky, and I'm not really trying to make this some sort of catchphrase, but it's been a while, hasn't it? Um, Honestly, I actually wanted to check when it was the last time I was live. Oh shit! Hold on, let me just bring you a bit closer. When was the last time I streamed? But I just kind of forgot. Either way, yeah, I'm just honestly just want to get kind of back in. Hold on, something ain't right. Okay, good. Um, so I just kind of like wanted to think about something to stream as a means to kind of like quote unquote get back in the saddle. God, that sounds. Ugh. But the short of it is, oh shit! Actually, I should have started a timer of some sort. Whatever. I'm just here to show you how you can most quickly beat this game without really pre-planning, because there are puzzles that actually still don't remember the solution of by heart. Like for example, or chief among them being the piano puzzle, because I always need to take a moment to remind myself how those the order in which they need to be pressed. But yeah, I just kind of like did this as a mindless thing that I can do while I just kind of chat about where things have been, I guess. So let's start with that. I am officially pretty much done with all of my finals, like everything. I just need to do my my what's it called in English? My bachelor's dissertation, I guess. um, I also might be landing an internship, which is gonna be fun. So if I disappear again throughout August, it's gonna be because of that. Uh, where I want to, I don't even know. Fucking hell! I should have prepared this, because I have ideas. They're just kind of like jumbled in my head. Okay. So first things first. I'm doing this because I want to announce that the next game that I'll be playing is Rule of Rose, and while I will be giving content warning at the beginning of or at least I hope I remember to give at the beginning of every stream, but at the very least, starting out the playthrough, I will be giving like not content warnings, because I'm not sure precisely everything that's in there, and I have watched one of the like more gruesome scenes in the game. Gruesome, that's not the right word. The more disturbing scenes, and
What is this?
they're not overtly disturbing. You know, it's more like the implications of them. And on that, wait, did that thing not actually catch me? Like it was locked in the. Yeah, I think it missed me. Either that or Harry's animation didn't play. Either way, so it shouldn't be too overtly horrifying, but yeah, be aware it's that quote unquote infamous game. Now, some people have spoken about the fact that it's kind of therapeutic to them in a way. You know, people have been victims of the violence depicted in that game, but others might not. So fair warning, you know. Additionally, honestly, that's kind of like where my ideas for future content ends. I want to stream Fight Night some more going forward, because that is a pretty nice game, but I also want to play it for myself, and it's a bit of a weird situation. But I also like I want to show it some more. And yeah. Ooh, should I get my Narcon? Let me get my Narcon about something. Shoot this thing. Okay.
This is not a dream.
So
Happening to this place.
Final Fantasy 16 seems to be coming up, and many people seem to like it, and that's fine. Honestly, like Final Fantasy is not a series for me, and that has always been like just what it is. I don't think anybody really needs to care about what I think. But I do have one big stinking issue, because this ties into something that I am very passionate about, which is accessibility. And specifically the fact that accessibility is used as a marketing strategy, and even more specifically, the fact that it's a super easy mode, like autoplay option, while, it's literally up to the designer whether they want it or not. And if they want to introduce it, then that's perfectly fine. That is completely within their choice, and, as long as it's optional energy, like, I can't complain about the thing itself. My issue is with it being called accessibility. Because it feeds into this stupid-ass idea that accessibility for, like, gaming is far more about the fucking software, about like, ooh, make the game playable even if you fucking brain it, like, just like turn it into, make it turnable into a fucking TV show. And aside from the inherent poisoning the well with this whole, like, making it a matter of, like, oh, you don't want to make your game easy because you believe that there is value in difficulty and it can get a point across for the story that you're trying to sell and shit. You're an evil person, because you don't want to make the game accessible. You're ableist, which is, not great. Starting with that, but continuing from that, it's another point, which is that if you look for accessibility, you won't see as much shit like, as much shit as, oh, give me an easy mode so I can beat the game I don't have time to play. Instead of, like, how about we make a closed caption option that is also easy to read for those, with sight impairment. Or let's make more easily accessible hardware. That would be fucking nice. Not just like, accessibility is not as much a matter of software as it is a matter of hardware, and yet every fucking one is talking about hardware. And even worse, the problem is that a lot of people who talk about accessibility are, pretty much normally abled people. Like, they have two hands, all fingers, all fucking, like, both eyes, both ears. They have pretty, good hearing. Maybe they have, like, worse eyesight and they need glasses. But that's about the extent to which their disability ends. Maybe, they'd want to play that they have some sort of mental disability. But I don't think anyone wants to do that. So then, I'm kind of just forced to look at it as like, okay, but what's your disability that you're ragging on about us? And again, like, the problem is that if this would be, someone who would have or the people screaming the loudest, I should put it, about this would be people who have disabilities, or, actually saying shit like, let's make this game playable for people who can't interface with it the way normal people would. Like, that would be fine, but that's not what's asked. That's asked, let me play this game. It's a selfish act. It's just coated in this potential. And again, like, let me just make this clear once again. I don't have enough, like, passion for Final Fantasy as a series to get this angry about it. I frankly don't care, because it's not for me, and that is fine. This anger isn't, directed at the series itself, because, again, I don't care. And I don't care either that people are happy that, you can have an autoplay mode. I would be ashamed of myself to be happy for that. Okay, I guess I care a bit. But fundamentally, like, I am not this angry about this thing itself. Don't get it twisted. My issue is, like in many cases, with people being used, and especially minorities being used as a fucking smokescreen for, you know, I don't want to use this word, but it's the closest or most encompassing one that I can use. Privileged assholes who, you know, like want some benefits for themselves, but you know, they have no other weight to throw around other than the moralistic, like finger wagging, like tut tut tut, not good, uh, weight to throw around. Like that's the conversation about Final Fantasy 16 is just me springboarding off of the, you know, the fact that the game exists and has that option into talking about those kinds of people, because the worst thing that I can say about that game is that it will probably cause a spike in shit ass articles that go go, Final Fantasy 16 proves that you can have a super easy mode that is accessible for all kinds of players without damaging the enjoyment of hardcore gamers. Which will inevitably be written by someone who will not have polled any self-identified hardcore gamers, and who will not self-identify as a hardcore gamer on account of not being able to, you know, play without an auto mode off. So it'll just be fucking, you know, rage bait, because that is what this is at the end of the day. I hope. But fundamentally, again, for me, the moral outrage is on account of the fact that, you know, people who fundamentally have no business talking about this shit hijack the conversation to make it about themselves. That is what pisses me off, and the fact that it's coated in this, you know, false magnanimity. I'm drawing a blank on the proper term. Is even worse, in my opinion. So yeah, that's something that I've actually, I'd be lying if I said that part of the reason why I wanted to make this stream is that I wanted to rant about this, because it is always so fucking annoying, and the irony of it all is that someone who, oh shit, hold on, I wanted to look at the map, is that someone who claimed to, you know, want accessibility was in a, I don't even remember, I think it was Actman's video on like why Souls game don't need an easy mode or something like that. And yeah, they can still see me. Or probably not, but it's not worth it. Ooh, bullets. And someone was like, you know, someone who was actually disabled, who said as much, was talking about the fact that, you know, it's so fucking insulting to them. And they were talking about how they really enjoyed the game and shit. And someone else who, you know, made no claim of being disabled was literally like, and we're all so... she was like Ruby in that episode where she finally snaps at everybody. And we're all so happy for you, but me. And again, there is... I feel more I feel socially obligated to say that there is nothing wrong with being shit at video games. Holy shit, that load time took a while. But if I'm being honest, what is morally wrong is being shit at games, but still demanding that you're catered to. I don't remember if no. Okay, let's see how our health's doing. decent. I should probably drop by the medicine room, the nurse's office. So yeah. And okay, so like I was saying, I don't think there is anything wrong with, you know, not being good at games. I also don't think there is anything wrong with not being good at games and still wanting to play games. What is wrong, however, is expecting to be catered to when, you know, you're just not willing to put in the effort. Because you fucking know that whenever someone goes like, oh, well, I have a job and I barely have time in my day and shit, and like, they are literally bullshitting. Like, I have a mate whom I've actually gotten, you know, quite irritated at. He so frequently mentions that, oh, I have a job, I can't play as many games, and he still fucking actually got farther in Elden Ring than I did, though. That's, you know, like, because he got to the fucking final boss, to the Elden Beast, and spoilers for Elden Ring, I guess. And, you know, like, while the fact that he's farther than me is partially attributed to the fact that he, you know, can run the game without his fucking computer shitting itself into a grave, it also speaks to the fact that even though he's like an employed, like fucking full-time working, I think he's an engineer actually. He's actually working as an engineer. And mind you, he would self-identify as a casual gamer. Like, he was the kind of person who was initially intimidated by Elden Ring. Like, he was very much not like a, you know, give me a game to sink my teeth into kind of guy. He's very much the kind of person who plays games for entertainment. And yet, the motherfucker went through with the game. He got very near the end. Granted, Elden Beast was too much of a frustration for him to push through, and I don't really blame him. You know, it's kind of sad that he got very close to beating the game, but eventually didn't. But it still speaks volumes of not only, you know, how much people can underestimate themselves, but also the fact that you can honestly just get good. You can actually just get good while still, you know, having a work life and doing shit. And that, okay, let's see if I can nail this first try. Okay, so it's here, 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 and here. No. Here, 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 and here. Yeah! First try! So, you know, it's because of this that just fundamentally I do not buy it for 1 second that nobody, like, that actually free time is some sort of... Actually, no. Let me rephrase that, because I just realized something. Well, I just realized how fucking stupid this argument for, like, well, I don't have the free time. Like, motherfucker, you're saying that you don't have as much time in a day to play the game. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. I fucked up. That's gonna take some time off the figurative clock. Like, motherfucker, you're complaining that it'll take you a lot of time to play. You're complaining that this game will keep you entertained for a long stretch of your life. That the game will give you, like, who are you competing with? Who are you fucking you know, trying to outrun? Oh shit. Oh dear. Okay, let's go. You know, people, like, especially because most of these high difficulty games are fucking single player games. So, oh no. Oh shit. You know, like, no one's hurrying you up. There is no downside to taking your fucking time. You know, it's not a game is not some sort of like responsibility that you should feel weighed down by, unless you're a streamer, I guess. Until you finish, a game is something you do to enjoy yourself. A game is something you play for your fucking entertainment. And you're complaining that a game will take you a long time to finish and has observably, you know, enjoyable gameplay. Like, what? This just brings us back to the fucking, like, people who want Dark Souls to have an easy mode don't like Dark Souls or the vibe of Dark Souls. They just want to say they like it. It's a matter of ego, not of, like, actual enjoyment. And it's, you know, whenever... It's also hilarious to me that the Dark Souls community is always characterized as some sort of like, you know, gaming version. Oh dear, the camera is fucking me. The camera is fucking me. The camera is fucking me. Shit. How good we are for health. We are very, very bad. Like some sort of, you know, gaming, elitists, you know, like, oh, what, you didn't beat Dark Souls? Oh, well, I just beat it with one lobster on each testicle. You know, like, that's a mischaracterization, and a malicious one at that. Because, realistically, that's not the kind of people that the Dark Souls community is. I mean, sure, there are people like that, but we don't like them. The only time someone's, like, lack of skill or lack of ability to play the game properly is brought up and mocked is particularly when the person is going like, you know, is demanding an easy mode. That's literally the only time you will see the Dark Souls community actively fucking mocking someone. Because otherwise they're just kind of like content to be. You know, they're content to talk about their experiences and shit. And the reason, you know, it's also mischaracterized that the reason a Dark Souls player will go ape shit when someone demands an easy mode for the game, it's always mischaracterized as, oh, well, I'm so proud of myself for beating Dark Souls. If I'm not someone who beat Dark Souls and like every normie can beat it, I'm gonna fucking cry. Like, that's a mischaracterization, and a malicious one at that. Because hold up. Isn't this the card room? Yeah. Because the reality of it is that is not why we get angry. We get angry because... Hold up, wasn't this the phone room? No, I think it's on the library, right? Yeah. We get angry because not only, you know, you willfully mischaracterize us, but you also want to break us up, like, as a community. I'm gonna save the game here just in case, because I don't know how far back it's gonna fling me, and I don't feel like finding out. By the way, wait, I don't think I have. And whatever. Like, our community is as tight-knit as it is because we share in a common... Sorry, I have something in my teeth. That was a bit gross, I apologize. So, we are also, you know, like, close as a community because we share in the misery. Like, that is it. And the fact that the game, like, is pretty much as universal an experience as you can give everyone without, you know, literally just making us play through the same fucking game, is part of the reason why. And when we are characterized as, you know, like, and to have the game given easy mode would fundamentally fracture the community. And I'm confident in saying many of my, I guess, fellow Dark Souls fans don't want that. We want to be, the close, because that's part of the charm. That's part of what we love about the community, and that's part of what draws people into the community. And the sheer, like, the support, everything that the games emotionally are about would fundamentally ring hollow on account of, oh god, I think, I don't remember where I got it, or more precisely how I got navigated. I actually got so angry I forgot. But yeah, hold on, let me see. I should grab some extra shoddy shells. So yeah, if like the Dark Souls fandom gets angry at you, or if any if any like large tightly knit group gets angry at you, you might want to check that you're not trying to, intrude in their fucking space and break them up as an outsider. Because the community is very welcoming. We rib each other, obviously, for being shit, because we're all shit. But we also welcome everybody. Okay, let me see. Library reserve. I have the classroom key. Oh shit, I need to go to the fuck off. Thank you. I somehow managed to bring this all back to Dark Souls. But let's be real, that's fundamentally where all the conversations about accessibility go to. Because it's never about fucking, I don't know, like Super Mario Brothers, fucking 3 or whatever. Like some retro, highly difficult. Oh dear, I'm probably very low on health. I'm actually doing better than I thought. It's always about fucking Dark Souls. And I don't think it will ever be particularly pertinent, in my humble opinion. Oh wait. Additionally, I also don't think that, like, if we're talking about censoring, because this is fundamentally what this is about, because to want to make a game with one difficulty, and that difficulty being, rather elevated, it is about artistic vision. It is to get the point of the game across, to get the story, to get the vibe, get everything. I think I've also mentioned that before, and if not, I'm certain it's quite possibly my only fucking tweet. But this is fundamentally expecting someone to, censor their creation, and that is, with the sake of making it more palatable to you. But then, why should they give you specifically that distinction? Why do you think you deserve it? What do you think makes you that much more important as a client than, the already fucking baked in clientele who want to play the game and love it and are loyal? No. I could have probably dropped to get that ampoule, but it doesn't really matter. Nothing really matters. So yeah. And again, fundamentally, I just get angry about the fact that, you know, the excuse, like, instead of just straight admitting that I'm shit at the game, but I still want to say I beat it, you know, which would at least have some honesty, they go on this fucking roundabout spiel, like that. Oh, well, it's accessible. It's not for me. I can beat it if I have time. Honestly, yeah. That's been on my chest for a while. Can you tell? All right. Now for some positivity. So I found a new game. It's called Forever Skies, I think, and it's so fucking good, dude. At least as far as I've played. So when I first saw it, I was like, wait, is this like fucking post-apocalyptic, like environmental apocalypse Subnautica? Because it looked as such, so I acquired it. And I played it for I think like 2 or 3 hours. And, you know, like, as soon as I finished the tutorial, I had the realization that, oh, wait, no, this isn't fucking Subnautica, this is fucking Raft. Though I have gotten to a point where it actually does seem to also kind of be Subnautica, which is pretty cool. And, honestly, I fucking loved it. So then I went and I bought it. And it's such a lovely little thing. God, that sounded low-key creepy. Such a lovely little thing. Alright. Let's see if this is good enough. One more. Dear, I think I confused myself. Fuck. This is gonna take a while. God damn it, I was not paying attention. Okay, hold on. Let me just focus for a moment here. Nope, I think we're good. Alright. And I'm fucking loving it so far. I don't know, there's just something so inherently satisfying to having a mobile base, just carrying this huge ass vehicle with you. So yeah, just hope at some point I will like research a fucking strafe mechanic, because otherwise it's gonna get a bit difficult to navigate. I'll also probably need like fucking rear view mirrors. Great. Come on, buddy. I always find it weird that it takes 2 shots. It almost feels like, I don't know, wrong. I mean, presumably it's because the whole point is that you need to shoot it in the mouth, like when it's open, you know, regardless of what it is. you are shooting it with, but I don't know. It just kind of feels weird. Maybe because like pretty much everybody believes, or at least most people who have played through this part without, you know, much else, believe that you need to use the Shawnee. We are half an hour in. That is, I think, a worse time than I had last time. We're gonna see. God, it's a bit weird to me that can't just, you know, take a fucking breather. But yeah. Let me see it this way. I think. Pretty sure. So yeah, I derived a lot of enjoyment from that game. That Forever Sky is a good game. I've also gotten into Fallen London, like the, you know, the browser-based thing. I like it, but something just kind of like loses its mystique after you wait for a few energy refills. And honestly, I just wanna play like through the whole thing, you know, just like fucking roleplay through it. But the only way I can like reasonably do that is with Sunless Skies and Seas. I think I went the opposite way. No, I went the right way. Huh, surprising. Or not. What? Local man confused by geometry. But in like Sunless Skies and Sunless Seas, you first off don't really spend as much time in Fallen London itself, and more to the point that you kind of have something else to worry about, and you have the gameplay, which is, you know, like no matter how good the gameplay is, if what you like about the game is the dialogue and role playing, then it is kind of in the way. So I'm in the situation where I just kind of like have to basically figure out how to get my Fallen London fix. Because the problem with the like web game is with the web game, yeah, is that, well, it's elements that it adds to, you know, still be profitable, because you can't just give a fucking whole ass game like for free if you want to actually, you know, make money off of it without adding some padding. That rhymed. And and all that padding is just kind of like, again, tedious. It breaks the immersion, you know, because I love role playing my character, but when, for example, to continue my my ambition, I need to fucking grind for like 3 whole ass days straight. Well, I'm not saying that it took like an entire fucking day. I don't think 72 hours, but for like all my game sessions throughout 3 entire days of just like robbing, you know, beggars in fucking spite. First off, that's, you know, not for my character, not in character for my character, and second off, it's not very fun. I just kind of like zoned out and just did the deed and moved on, and god, that sounds really suspicious taken out of context. And again, like, I'm not directly blaming the devs whose names I'm finding myself unable to recall. I am just explaining how the way that game works makes it fundamentally kind of incompatible with what I want, and where I could get that the intervening parts, you know, they're not like stat grinding through or resource grinding through a text interface, they're stat and resource grinding through gameplay mechanics. I just want to RP in that fascinating little universe. Wonder if, probably not, but I wonder if there is actually some form of I don't know. some way to just play through that. There should be some shoddy shows somewhere here. Not here. I'm probably full on the handgun bullets. Oh, it's definitely here. It's not here. Well, shit. What else? Damn, Harry's got quite some speed to his step. Not gonna lie. You know, I'm pretty much convinced that I'm officially, like, growing old. Because I'm starting to find, whatchamacallit, modern, like, teen slang to be fucking annoying. And stupid. And here's the irony. Like, I would normally even, like, dismiss myself on account of this pretty much just being like, oh, you're just being a grumpy old coot. But there is a problem, which is the fact that I feel, it feels to me like children are also getting far less literate, at least in the US. It really does feel like that in, like, the average person. Because people can't fucking spell these days. Seriously, what the fuck is going on? And the problem with that, I don't know. You see, you're seeing my dilemma, right? Because, like, I get it somehow, somewhat, because fundamentally you don't really need to care. Like, language just evolves. Language exists in the service of communication, not the other way around. But also, I'm a firm believer in the concept of, you know, like, mastering a field before you start twisting it. So you can break the rules while knowing the rules. It's like cooking. And while, sure, English is probably the worst linguistic hill to die on, because your language is a fucking nightmare. I also think that it kind of, like, reflects on, I don't know, people's standards for themselves. Because, not gonna lie, I very much used to not be a fan of the concept of intellectualism for reasons that don't really matter all that much to get into. Because fundamentally, well, I've seen it used by snobs a lot. But also, you can't not be concerned when you see just that, you know, from like, because the reality is, unless you know, like, okay, let me put it another way. Someone having a quality, and that quality, you know, them making that quality apparent, should at worst instill indifference in you. Because fundamentally, like, what's wrong in someone having, you know, worked for something and being proud about that? Like, artists do it. I would also say athletes, but athletes also tend to be, specifically bodybuilders, tend to be seen like, if they're proud about their body and they make no efforts to, you know, hide it, they also are frequently seen as just like, you know, muscle bound brutes with nothing in their heads. Which is obviously fucking false. But it's the way they're treated, and oh, that's just because. What the fuck is going on? Alright, let's see. Ooh, I like this part. This part is very mean. Okay, we got the blue. The red's down there, the green is there. I just need the yellow. I don't remember where the yellow is. The yellow is probably somewhere over there. I don't fucking know, man. But yeah. But no other trait, I feel, is as vilified, as universally vilified as is someone's education, I feel like. Oh, get fucked. So let's see, what rooms did I not visit on this floor? Yep, okay. As, you know, like, just being educated and showing that. And, you know, in a way, it's not like I don't get it, because obviously there are some people who use their intelligence just as a way to, like, you know, prop themselves up against others. Like, I get that. But we've reached a point where just, like, being knowledgeable on a subject and upfront about it. Oh, there it is. Great, we've pretty much fixed is pretty much a social faux pas. And I don't think that's the kind of society, honestly, anyone wants to live in. Because at the end of the day, like, let me put it another way. We have reached a point where the ratio between, it feels like, I should clarify, because I am not a specialist on such a topic. I don't have stats, I just have feelings, and feelings, well, frankly, they need to be backed by stats, yes, but I am not, like, I'm explaining an opinion and where it's coming from. I am not, like, making an argument as to fucking overthrowing the... I don't need anything from here, I think. Just need to get to the other side to get, like, fucking key. Oh dear, I got shot twice. Yes, I got shot without a gun. But he will not take on anyone. Wait. I just remembered. I think I'm supposed to go this way. I don't... Wow, I'm good. Oh, wow, I'm good. Like, we benefit an insane amount from modern technology, and yet we look down on the people who bring it to us. And wait. Did you have some sort of, like, stretching animation? Oh shit, I need that. I need an alcohol. Yay, there he is. There's our boy. There's our boy. There's our man. Oh god, if I have to run around and find the fucking bottle because I somehow skipped it because it was like in there, I'm gonna shove a popsicle down my pee hole. I don't know. Guys, day orange. So blue, green, yellow, red. Okay. Actually, it doesn't matter what order you put them in. It just matters that they are placed where they should be. Honestly, I think that, like, this is pretty much the only, or the last, I should say, puzzle that kind of forces that lateral thinking that Silent Hill is so known for. Oh dear. Let's see, was I smart? I was not. Please die. Thank you. Okay, never mind. That could have been worse. I kind of hoped that I would find the alcohol there. Oh, there it is. Alright, we got all we need. Yes. Oh, fuck. Wait. Oh, yeah. Funny story. If you ever want to make yourself angry, I don't know why you would, but the option is there. If you want to do it, you should definitely look up negative reviews of this game, because some of them are just fucking hilarious. I got reminded by that because I saw someone who said that this game is misogynistic because you are a father looking for his daughter, and because you beat up, like, you spend the game beating up nurses who moan seductively. Yes, a real ass person actually said that. Okay, I don't remember what I'm supposed to get from the basement. Oh, except for the emergency hammer, which it's a mandate. Like, if you play Silent Hill and you don't get it, you are liable to have, I don't fucking know, nightmares about the Silent Hill, but just Silent Hill. But yeah, so someone was trying to argue that the game is sexist on account of the fact that, you do that, ignoring the fact that there's also male doctors who basically... Oh, I got a basement storeroom, not the examination. That makes better sense. And And additionally, like, that is, just this segment of the game, pretty much. And you also beat children. You also beat children analogs. You also beat adult male analogs in the form of the rompers. Like, what? Honestly, I've seen, like, I'm kind of expecting when I see a negative Silent Hill review for it to be like, well, maybe it was brilliant back then, but nowadays it's trash, which, I can't agree. But then again, I'm severely biased, so who knows. But, like, those I understand, because fundamentally they're the result of someone playing a retro game in the modern day, oh yeah, they do that thing. Huh.
What's this?
But that one was probably fucking, like, the most fucking insane, and it feels like a very good summation of this whole. Oh, that's a nice shot. Of the whole, like, this game is sexist, this game is misogynistic, mentality. Where it's just like, they've decided on it, they've decided on the idea, and then they start looking for evidence, context be damned. Like, is Dark Souls sexist or even, like, erotic because, like, your character moans like he's fucking or she's fucking coming when they get hit or die? Actually, I don't remember the female sounds in the first Dark Souls. But yeah, the point is,
Was I dreaming?
yeah, I don't know. I really don't fuck with that kind of attitude. Let's just save again, just to make sure we will not have any sorpresas. I apologize to any Italian person. Coming across this. So yeah. Honestly, now that I'm thinking about it, I kind of have a level of respect for any reasonably large content creator who makes a negative review of any game in this series, but particularly, honestly, Silent Hill 2. Like, genuinely, if you do that, and you even, like, make a good job about it, without just whinging about the fucking controls. It's kind of funny that people would still whinge about the controls when, like, 1 is the only Silent Hill game where you don't have access to 2D controls, which are basically what modern people would expect. But yeah, I have respect for that, because to actually, have the cojones to up and say, like, this, this, like, legendary series with a lot of fans and, like, very in-depth discussion that even lasted to this day, and, pretty much everyone reveres it. Yeah, fuck this series. Like, you gotta respect that, it takes a lot of guts, because people will get on your ass for it, and sometimes, justifiably, sometimes reasonably, but just as likely they'll do it excessively. I gotta wonder if this whole tunnel thing is foreshadowing for the bug monster.
So yeah. Oh yeah, I think I stopped the like Evil Within playthrough and I never said anything about it again, right? I feel like I don't remember saying anything about it. I got to a point where I was cover shooting in an area with like these large whirly dirly blades where you would have to like sneak in order to not get decapped. And I kinda just got bored, if I'm being honest. It was decent throughout.
Cheryl.
But I just kind of got bored afterwards. Honestly, just you've seen the point where my enjoyment peaked, if I'm being honest. Straight up. When I said I'm gonna go play it for myself, that was the point where I was like as happy with it as I would ever be. And yeah, I probably should have looked during my playthrough to see what this story is about. You know what? Fuck the timer. Let's take a look at. What does it say? Jewelry. Interesting. I wonder what connections this got with Alessa. I should probably use the shotgun. I don't know how much ammo do I have. 28 should be enough. Oh dear. Yay! That was easy. Call me Harry Mason, child exterminator. So yeah. I literally forgot what I was talking about. Oh yeah, The Evil Within. I also tried The Evil Within 2. I almost instantly got fucking bored. It's better made, I guess, but also infinitely more boring. A knife. Oh shit. I failed to juke it. I always wonder. Oh shit! The rompers are bad. They can really fuck you up. The rompers are bad. They can really fuck your shit up. I always wonder, like, if you got a proper or even hell one of those like flashlights that need fans so as to not overheat. And you pointed it just like straight down the abyss. What would you eventually find? Like, would it just be swallowed? Even more, like, what's down there? You know, once you take the fall. Like, it's something that always kind of breaks my mind because in my imagination it's just like an infinite pit. And once you fall down there, like, the only way you could potentially get out of that is like something that would exist in such an eldritch place. Just up and... Oh yeah, Alyssa's not here. Now I'm trying to remember if there is any sort of case in this game where you can go back into a room and there's someone. Or was that the Silent Hill 2 first? Ooh, ominous silence. Because we're headed to a boss fight. You know, I gotta wonder if I will eventually... if I will eventually beat this in like that same 130 minutes. Oh dear, the camera is suffering. Shit. Must say I'm doing way better than I was doing last time. Oh. Well, I just fucking jinxed myself. I don't think I need more than a few more bullets. Yep. Wonder if that prevented the damage. Also, I wonder where that sound's coming from, because I'm certain that the cry it made is a stock sound effect, and I wonder what it's coming from. You know? I wonder if it's on the wiki. Is there anything up here? Nope. Honestly, something that I always wonder is if there were to be a sort of like first person exhibit for Silent Hill 1, how much, honestly, how, what's the word I'm looking for? How lovely would it be? You know, sort of like spectator thing. I don't know how to explain it. Because there is, or at least was, I haven't checked in a while because I kind of just got bored, but there was a company called, or a group, I don't even know what the proper term is, called Codeless Gamers, who were making a Silent Hill 1 remake, which looked potentially interesting, but also potentially really fucking boring. Yeah, for one bullet is not worth the waste of time to switch to a melee weapon. Realistically, though, a bullet will probably not break. Oh god! Speaking of bullets breaking locks, I just realized I probably haven't gushed about Amnesia the Bunker to you. Like on stream. Holy fucking shit. That game is an absolute goddamn banger. Like, seriously. I assumed as much. I really don't like this section. And I don't think that's, like, unique in some way. But yeah, I was kind of no. Skeptical is the wrong term. I was indifferent when I heard that there was gonna be a new Amnesia. Because, honestly now, when's the last time the fictional games made anything as groundbreaking as The Dark Descent? Which, you know, was not as groundbreaking as Penumbra, The Black Plague. No. Overture, that's the one. On account of, you know, being built on it. But Overture created a new style of gameplay that was really good, and it had its own atmosphere, it had its own, you know, qualities. Which then, you know, Amnesia, well, Penumbra did that, and then Amnesia, you know, picked them up and put them in a more specific kind of situation and refine everything, and basically revolutionized the gaming industry, even though some people might not want to admit it. And then it proceeded to stagnate, like a lot. Ooh, good FPS. That's a rarity in this game. Wonder if I give it the hardware acceleration thing, if it would help. Oh, I saw you. I saw you, bastard. You bastard. Hold on, I think I need to switch to this lane and then... Nope, I was wrong. Yeah, they hang and they scratch at you, so they're called hang scratchers. Gotta love this these games naming conventions. Oh, whoops. Wrong way. Ah, I got it. So, yeah. And when, you know, I saw the fucking 4th game come out, I was like, this is the 4th fucking game in the series. They can't possibly have anything new to say. And then G-Man Lives review came out, and he was like, yeah, so if you have 2 bullets, you're extremely fucking rich. And I was, and something about that just fucking went, like, lit up a fucking light bulb in my brain, where it just went, huh. And I kind of got excited to try it as soon as it became available. And then I fucking played it through in one day, and I enjoyed every single bit of it. And... Wait a second, I just realized this doesn't make sense. Like, how high would you need to climb to have another, like, fucking basin of water like this? Get fucked. Welcome to the sewers, nobody's favorite part from Silent Hill. Honestly, what the fuck am I doing? Honestly, I am very confused right now. So, where am I going? That was more difficult than it had any right to be. Well, it was mostly on me. Anyway, so I was completely satisfied with what it was, honestly. And, you know, for its... It is a bit expensive for its price because it has value padding through randomization that gives it some quote-unquote replayability. But honestly, it's such a dense and enjoyable experience. Like, genuinely, it felt like first playthrough of Resident Evil 7, if I'm being honest. Kind of. And no game has done that before, not even Resident Evil 7's Madhouse mode, if I'm being honest. Like, it's the good shit. So yeah. I enjoy it. I stupidly got myself spoiled in regards to it, which I won't do to you. But yeah, it is a good game. is a good game, is recommended. I'm looking forward to what can be done with its modding tools. You know, I think it speaks volumes of how much I like this game, that my reaction to replaying this, like, what, the 4th or 5th time within a year, which is admittedly far more than I've replayed it ever. But I'm kind of slightly bored, you know, kind of just like going through the motions, which, you know, doesn't show enjoyment, yes, but I'm not all that annoyed either. Granted, after this I probably won't play this game until I fucking show it to my child. Well, this would be such a this would be such a great, like, fucking alright, here comes the fun part. This would be such a good segue into going, like, have I mentioned that I have child coming up? But no. Luckily for the world, I have yet to reproduce. If I'm being completely honest, actually don't even think I will ever have, like, a child of my own. As much as I'll probably, like, if I do get married, or, you know, eventually settle down with a partner, if we decide we want to, you know, introduce a child to our lives, I will very strongly push for adoption, because literally anyone will tell you, anyone who's paying attention these days will tell you, like, there's too many kids and too few parents. So I'd rather, you know, take in a child that is here already, as a bonus also, you know, spare my partner from the apparently very unpleasant experience of childbirth. Oh, fuck off. And, you know, like, overall decrease the amount of misery in the world. Known by heart, baby. Honestly, if I knew the other codes by heart, I could very easily have skipped this entire bit, because there's nothing here that you need other than another code. Oh, fuck off. (0886), okay. Honestly, I just kind of, like, ran out of conversation. So I'm just gonna commentate on what's going on whenever I feel that there's something gapped. Honestly, I kind of think that how how can I even put this? Where is it? I forgot what I was gonna say. Holy shit. Yeah, I really don't feel like starting to just like describe everything that goes on screen. Alright, I've started playing Persona 5 as well. Ah. Apologies for yawning so much. I've been weaning myself off caffeine. I've started playing Persona 5. It's neat. It's neat. Though I'd be lying if I said like, you know, I think I've spoken about Persona 3 before. Oh yeah, Persona 3 is getting a proper remake, which I'm skeptical about on account of, you know, like the everything, but specifically on account of the fact that it seems to be making shit so fucking bright and colorful, which is quite missing the point for Persona 3. Like the whole point is that the game is, you know, like a meditation on the inevitability of death, and that's not a pleasant thing. Where is it? There it is. And Persona 3 Reloaded kind of looks a bit too colorful for that. But, you know, like, everything else looks good. I'm just concerned about adding elements that weren't there before. Like, we already know that it's more than 100% that we won't get the... we will get the, like, full control of the party thing, which is something I am not very happy about, to be completely honest. Because part of what made Persona 3 feel so much like, you know, an actual team was the fact that you didn't have direct control over what your teammates were doing. You could only direct them, and they needed precise direction. A lot of people whinged about that because, you know, doing more than attack and heal is apparently hard for some people, which resulted in, you know, people whinging about it, even though the characters are actually pretty fucking smart if you give them the right orders. But oh yeah. So that's gonna be coming by, but otherwise I don't know. I'm hoping for good things. Also, to throw my hat in the Persona 5 best girl conversation, maybe it's kind of like a basic choice, but I'm picking Makoto. I'm sorry, but first off, she's a girl that can actually kick ass, which is always a bonus. Oh god, this is bad. This is very, very bad. Man, why can't Harry have some fucking... No, what are you doing? Harry! Where are you shooting, you fucking asshole? Jesus fuck, this went very bad. Holy shit. Oh, okay, gotta look at the health. Yeah, that was really bad.
Sybil.
Oh. Great. Need all these. I actually sweated for a moment because dying there would have been very, very not good. Wait, hold the fucking phone. Hopefully I'm going the right way. Yep. And here's the funny thing, right? If you'll tell someone who's complaining about the the AI party mechanics in 3 that it's a skill issue, you can pretty much be certain that oh dear, I forgot the rules. You can pretty much be sure that they will go something, you know, they try to pull out their argument like, no, I'm actually good at Shin Megami. Well, okay, you're not good at the party mechanics though, which is why you're complaining. Like, this is a separate skill. This is something that isn't present in any other SMT game, and you're whinging about it without properly understanding it, because that's why you're whinging about it. That's why we're calling them bad. You know, you might still say you don't like them, but you can't call them bad, or you can't call the AI stupid when, you know, it's literally just following you. This is a cool shot. And I don't know, it's so fucking hilarious, because people are so defensive about their, you know, gamer cred, when it really doesn't mean more than just, you know, like, shut up, like, shut up and try to reevaluate your position on this, because you might just find that you are in the very vast minority. No, not on the lower end of this. Oh, fucking gun with glamorous fucking sauce. Cold hard mutts. Samuel's not here yet. Oh good, we're nearing the end. Honestly, this is probably gonna be my longest stream yet. I think. I don't know, I can't count. No, I gotta ask, though it's probably pointless to ask, but what do actually good streamers do when there's literal dead air going around? Because, you know, here's the thing. With a reasonable, like, with an actual fan base, you know, if you're dealing with dead air, or, you know, are low on ideas or shit like that, you can just, like, you know, take a look over and go like, huh, yeah, someone in chat said this, let me talk about this. But there's nobody here. Which, you know, I guess this just kind of shows if I'm being honest, this just made me real. I just kind of made myself realize that, honestly, being a streamer is probably something that you should do once you've built yourself an audience. I feel like maybe there's people who can, like stream if they're doing competitive games or shit like that, like with that way, you can show your skills. Actually, speaking of competitive, I've been considering doing some Omega Strikers streams for two reasons. One, it's currently a rather small and niche community, and while there is a lot of content creation, it doesn't feel oversaturated, and even then, it might just get pushed for others, because again, like, it's a relatively small amount of content being created for it. Now, proportional to the amount of players playing it, that might be a different story. But I was considering that. I was actually considering that specifically for today. I just decided because I also wanted to share myself trying to finish Silent Hill as casually fast as possible. Oh yeah, when I speedrun this game, I actually just realized that that sound is the sound of the floors giving way. This part I remember being way longer. It's always way longer in my head, and it's probably because I was fucking pissed terrified about it. Also, there is apparently a glitch which I've tried to do on multiple occasions in this area, where if you use the red liquid, if you use your Loftus on the larval stalkers, you can literally skip to the end of the Sybil boss fight as if you had already splashed her, which really helps with navigating this fucking place. Holy shit. That was a mumbler, wasn't it? No. Oh dear. And with that, with this area done, we'll be in nowhere. At which time we'll just need to solve the most difficult navigational puzzle of the lot, and then kill God, and we are done. I wonder if I'm gonna get given a slower time than I had on my previous attempt. Hold on. I'm sorry this is gonna damage the time. I wonder if y'all can see this. Y'all probably can see this, but I really want to see if I toggle slide and glide mode. Apparently not. Hold on. Oh shit, wrong. There we go. Okay, let's see. Did I fuck myself over with that? Accidentally. No, everything is good. Wait, I think I need pliers for this, right? Yes. Oh, shut up. It was funny. I'm really not looking forward for when... Oh yeah, fun fact. So I didn't wait around to like for her to be visible, but there is a ghostly like Cheryl that appears and moves here, and that is the only time I think where you see the front of her character model, and it is always interesting to me because I, for the longest time, thought that you only like see her back, which made me wonder why did she even have a like front model. And first time I speedrun actually tried to see if there is not some like sort of speed hack to get like right next to that model, because I don't think it is adapted to, you know, it adapts to like Harry's speed. I think it just checks whether you run or not, and then moves like it changes speed. I think. Again, do not quote me on that one. And this bit, I always have fond memories of this. It's the best place to troll streamers who play this game blind. Just after they get the key, just tell them, wait, you actually forgot something in there. And yeah, I'm gonna just show it. At this point, I'm just showing telling, even though I actually wonder if I still get to see. I actually wonder if I'll still get faster time, because I did move more effectively. Wait, what key did I get? Because I wasn't paying attention. Oh, feel, okay. There it is. I remember this password. This password is very easy to remember because it says alert. Alert, alert, alert. Oh, shit, hold on. God, this fucking room. I had trauma regarding this. For real, for real. Oh yeah, something else I could probably mention. I also went and started rewatching a. Hold on, let me just grab a drink. I started rewatching a game. Oh god, I started rewatching an anime that I watched as a young kid, and I was very influenced by it, particularly because it made Kid me really horny back when he didn't even know what that word meant. And that anime is Grade, because I barely hear it mentioned, but I also remember it being actually really fucking interesting and like sad, melancholic, and I'm currently watching it, and it's pretty good. Certainly a decent bit of writing, and I'm looking forward to the later parts because it's still it is that kind of show that starts out episodic, but then it's like, oh wait, we're actually building lore. Wait. Oh no, I gotta go to the. I wonder if there's anything left in that. In that last bathroom. Sure hope not, because I don't remember precisely. This is probably gonna be the failed key. Either that or the, like, Beth or whatever is the key to the... to the fucking lift. Haggith. Yeah, that's the lift key. Okay, so I need a camera. That I remember pretty clearly. I always used as a kid to look just like straight for this room because the dagger of Melchior, the dagger of Melchior will, like, if you don't have the ring of contract, you will be caught by a bloodsucker and just like yoinked into the fucking abyss. And it was piss terrifying to me as a kid. Nope, the lock is jammed, it can be opened. Oh wait, where the fuck am I? Okay, right. Let's just keep exploring. I love how Harry just holds on to that, what's that called in English? Bill? Okay, let's go. Even though I should know them by heart now. I always wonder, like, how... Oh dear, this is no bueno. I am very uncomfortable with the energy we have in this room today. Piss on a stick. Get away! That was a lot of wasted time. Oh well. Alright, I gotta see if... Oh, piss. I think I fucked it up again. Oh god. Oh god, I'm choking. I'm choking. That is not good. Honestly, what else is there to talk about? Oh yeah, the last episode of Hell of a Boss finally aired. That was nice. Oh, what, you're expecting me to say some more? I enjoyed it. Didn't much care for Kesha's number, but... and still no fucking news article. I genuinely have no idea what the fuck I'm doing that doesn't, like, let me see it. Am I like supposed to not save Sybil? Is that the trick? Wait, where's Halig? Halig. Ouch. Did that land? Oh god, it's them. But the good news is, we are quite close to the end. Apologies for deflating like this near the end, but don't get fucked. Bethor. Is there anything here other than the TV? No. But I did miss the tape. I wonder if that's what we're supposed to do. Is that Bethor? Nope, Aratron. I love how there's just like all these fucking random ass occult references. Okay, let's see how we're doing for health. Okay, hold on. I gotta check because I'm getting a bit antsy. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, good. We only need the Ouroboros, which we'll find in. Okay, I think. Let's see if I can travel this by heart. Oh, get fucked, you little shits. Man, I'm good. Also, oh yeah, I've decided to rewatch Avatar: The Last Airbender on account of, well, honestly, I just kind of like kept remembering it being very fucking good, and I watched it like 2 years ago, you know, and I'm thinking about it, right, and it's just like I remember it being so fucking good, and. How can I possibly put this? Because it's just like, let me just rewatch something that I know is really fucking good. You know, and here's the thing. I've seen this show as a grown-ass man. Specifically, as a cynical grown-ass man. And yet somehow fucking somehow, when I rewatched that first episode, it just felt nostalgic. Again, for a show that I've seen as an adult. Alright, let's see. Let's just hope I have enough everything to kill God. Yeah, 36 shots should be more than enough. Should probably retitle this to like Casual Speedrunning Silent Hill 1, because that's what this is. Oh dear. You know, a theory that I've always bought is that the sound of my heaven is actually the radio going ape shit, trying to, you know, quantify the threat posed by the incubus. I could never consistently dodge those. Oh, wait. Why is my gun not loaded? What the fuck are you doing, Harry? There we go. Let's see time. I never really understood how speedrunning works. I mean, I understand the principle of it, like, you know, I'm trying to beat this game as fast as possible. But what I'm not sure about is, you know, what's taken into account. Either way. Sub 2 hours for like casually doing it, no glitches. I think that's pretty good. Right? Oh god, it's the fucking ending. Wish I could skip it somehow. But sadly you cannot, apparently. Honestly, I'm just taking the game's word for how long it took me to beat it. I honestly hope I could shave like 20 minutes of my previous time, but I am not all that sure about that. Oh, let's skip. Can I also skip this? Afraid not. I will very rudely check my phone. You know, for how many times I've beaten this game on an emulator, I've never really done it with. I've never actually gotten into New Game Plus. Awesome, we can skip credits. Sorry, Team Silent. Alright, let's see the time that the game's recorded. 1 hour 16 minutes! That's roughly 20 minutes knocked off. That's honestly perfectly in tone. And I got a 4-star rank. Yeah, I don't blame. What the fuck even is this? Oh well, no matter. What matters is that this was me beating Silent Hill 1 as fast as I could, and hope you enjoyed it. It's good to be back, and see you all next time, which might be tomorrow. I might rattle off a few streams like quick fire. No promises though. No promises.